It's the Trash Talk Tailgate.
Strong right slide, Z right. Spider 2 wide banana Z over.
You're going to call it like it's your favorite play you've ever gotten in your life.
What up, everybody? It's your boy, Riley Puddin' Peters. With me, as always, I have the doctor, defensive backs quality control coach, Preston Rowe. This is the Trash Talk Tailgate, and today we're getting cold, Buffalo cold, as we talk about the Buffalo Bills versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Probably, arguably, one of the most anticipated games of the playoffs.
Yep.
And it lived up to the hype.
It did. Absolutely.
Dr. Preston, your first thoughts off this game?
You just feel bad for Josh Allen, man. Like, he played so well. You know, he was 26 for 39, 186 yards, had a touchdown, didn't have an interception, which, you know, that's really good for Josh Allen. He's usually good for one or two interceptions. He also led his team in rushing, 12 carries, 72 yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns. But dude, when it really came down to it, as we'll see, he had a bunch of receivers drop wide open passes.
Yeah.
It's like he literally can't catch the ball. All he can do is run the ball and throw dots, and that's what he did for the most part. And you just kind of felt like you felt like if the Bills don't do it this year when they're finally at home, this is Patrick Mahomes' first ever road playoff game that wasn't a Super Bowl, which is fucking insane.
Yeah.
You just kind of felt like if they don't do it this year, when are they going to do it? You know, it just kind of had that vibe. And the Bills, they played really well for the most part. They just couldn't come up with the plays when they absolutely had to. And then, you know, give credit to the Chiefs, man. They know how to win. They've been here before. This is their 6th straight AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes has been a starter for 6 years.
Yeah.
And they've been to 6 straight AFC Championship games.
Those are absolutely redonkulous stats when you think about it. But for me, I think the big thing is, I don't know how they did it, but the Chiefs managed to give the Bills wide receivers a case of the Chiefs drop-itis.
They did, dude.
I mean, they literally, it's like it was like that was a disease that was communicable. Contagious, almost even. And they gave it to them, and they were suffering from the drops.
They were, man. And, you know, I mean, give credit to the Chiefs, dude. They did come up for catches for the most part.
They did, no.
MVS had 2 catches for 62 yards. Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
And he had a nasty one. That big one was, like, on the sideline, like, over the shoulder, caught it on the sideline, stayed in, all of that. So, yeah.
It almost felt like the roles were reversed. Like, all year, you know, we talked about the Chiefs' drops and just, like, is this going to be an issue that will plague them going forward? And then it seems like the Chiefs just flipped a switch. Like, they were catching everything, and the Bills were dropping everything. That's what it kind of seemed like. You know?
For sure.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, and again, dude, we've talked about this before. I get it. He's big. You know, he's a more athletic Ben Roethlisberger. But if you want to win consistently in the playoffs, your quarterback cannot be your leading rusher.
I mean, well, unless you're the Ravens.
That's true. But, I mean, they have a really good run game to go off of him.
They do. But they're just built different.
They are.
They deserve that asterisk because that asterisk is intentional.
Go Bills, watch our Ravens-Texans game highlights.
Absolutely. Go watch Lamar tear some kids up. But, the Bills aren't built like, you know, the Ravens built the team around Lamar to be, you know, quarterback run heavy. Like, he should not be their leading rusher in any kind of consistent way. And it's just been their problem all season is that, you know, in big games, the running game just seems to be the thing that lacks.
Yep. And in this game, their receivers also lacked. I mean, dude, Stephon Diggs had a bad game.
Yeah, rough game. I mean, he was targeted 8 times and only caught 3 of them.
3 catches for 21 yards, and he dropped a huge bomb that would have potentially flipped all of the momentum. Like, we'll see that later.
Little Travis Kelce right here.
Travis Kelce.
He's giving kisses, hearts to the Swifts.
Let's go, dude.
I mean, James Cook, man, he tried. James Cook tried. You got to give him that.
He had 18 carries for 61 yards. That's
Dude,
not
18
terrible.
carries is ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean,
Isaiah Pacheco, though, on the flip side, dude, 15 carries for 97.
Yep.
I mean, both teams were trying their hardest, dude. Both teams wanted to run the ball to, like, set the tone and allow their quarterbacks, because it's cold, dude. Like, that cold makes it hard to catch. That cold makes it hard to block. It makes it hard to do everything. It sucks.
Yeah.
So,
No.
you got to find a way.
100%, dude. 100%.
Also, I hate the way that Josh Allen scrambles like he's Captain Jack Sparrow. Like dun dun da 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 da. I mean, fucking.
God damn.
Oh man, I mean, he
Fuck.
beamed that one in. Oh, faked it. You didn't see me.
Touchdown.
Boom. Hey, listen, some intentional quarterback run is always good. When you got a guy like Josh Allen that's just big, he's just a big body and can get in there, like, you know, you got to give him a chance, I guess, every once in a while. But, yeah, he was just...
Look at that catch, dude.
There it is.
MVS.
That's the one. Man, they don't give us anything for that. That was a
No,
beautiful
they
catch.
don't.
They just went right by it.
Dude, that is a beautiful throw.
I mean, yeah. No, MVS, they handled it. They do. Dude, the Chiefs, one thing we learned about the Chiefs, dude, by the way, that right there, fake it to 81. How many times?
Yeah.
How many times? Enough times. No, apparently, dude, the Chiefs, that's the one team that you can truly say wants it colder.
That's true. Shout out Mike McDaniel and the Dolphins. They do not want it colder.
No, they don't like it cold.
No, they don't, dude. Like,
They explicitly actually just hate the cold.
they do.
But Travis Kelce, boom.
Travis
Listen,
Kelce
man,
had 5 catches
effort
for 75 yards and 2 touchdowns.
And, I mean, it's a hard man to stop to getting in the end zone right there. He puts in the effort, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a little mad. NFL didn't give me a free replay of this one.
Dude, they're not giving us anything.
No free replays. I love this play. I mean, he just acts like it looks like it's going to be a zone, and then he just flips around real quick, and boom.
Yep. With some blockers out in front.
Yeah.
And they throw it into the boundary, too, where there's less defenders.
I really thought they were
tough
going to
to
give us some because they reviewed that play for, like, it felt like 15 minutes.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, they reviewed that thing forever. But you know, it was a close one. It was a close one. But Travis Kelce's got the effort stat, dude.
Yep.
He knows
Look
how
at
to spell
James Cook.
effort with an A.
Good James Cook. Okay, so Riley, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So for the other games we talked about, you know, go watch our other highlight and analysis videos here on the TTT. We talked about it, like how the game kind of felt like it was, you know, Uncle Mo was going one way. Like the Packers seemed in control of their game against the Niners. Felt like the Lions kind of had control going into the late fourth quarter. Who did you feel like had momentum most of this game? Or did it really feel like it was back and forth?
This is the one where it did feel the most back and forth.
Yep.
Like, it felt like after every touchdown, you were like, okay, nah, this team's going to win. Like, it really, I mean, these teams are so good. They're chocked full of elite talent on both sides of the ball. And it really just comes down to, like, who got the ball in the best situation and what defense was gonna make the first big stop. You know.
Yep.
Like, this was an opposite kind of defensive battle from some of the other ones that we saw, where this is one of those where it's like, you know, it was a cold game and, you know, long drive, so there's not going to be as many explosive plays. So with that being said, it just becomes which defense is going to just make the stop.
Yep. So Riley, I do have a question. Go back.
Yep.
Go back to that long pass for Mark. Yeah, that one right there. Go back. How many times in the regular season would Marquez Valdez-Scantling drop this pass?
100%.
Exactly. Like,
especially, oh my God, yeah, he's got a dude coming to hit him in the back. He's looking at a dude in his front.
I mean,
but he covers, dude, double covers up. Listen,
yep.
You can forgive a guy for all kind of woes when they show up in the playoffs and do the things they're supposed to.
Exactly.
Because the regular season matters, but the postseason is all it's about.
Yep.
Isaiah Pacheco is such a hard runner, dude.
He's such a hard runner.
Man, I said it for Aaron Jones in our Packers game coverage. Go check that out. The man runs like he's angry at the ground. Like, he just talked crap about his mom.
You know what the key to Isaiah Pacheco is, dude? And you know this as a former player. Like, the key to running hard and breaking tackles is always keep your legs moving.
Yep.
And he is the epitome of that.
Yep. Stay low and keep them moving.
Exactly.
Oh, here's Sean McDermott trying to direct a Disney film. They gave a fake punt opportunity to Damar Hamlin, and it just doesn't work out.
Doesn't work out, dude. Oh.
Bills fans are like, there goes my hero. And Chiefs special teams are like, for nothing really at all.
Damn.
Isaiah Pacheco running like he's angry. I mean, this one right here, I was like,
yeah,
how do
this
you
kind
not
of
get a
felt like,
touchdown?
okay, yeah. And then this, dude, I mean, I don't know why some people hate this rule. We're going to do a whole episode on this later. But the fumble through the end zone rule, it should 100% belong to the defense. Like, that is a stop by the defense. They force that turnover. It goes through the end zone. Why would you reward the offense for fumbling by giving them the ball back?
Yeah.
I don't understand the argument that these people have for changing this rule. I would argue that if the ball goes out of bounds anywhere, it should be the defense's ball.
Oh man, imagine how crazy of a game of football that would create.
Oh.
Nope. It touched the ground.
Bro,
nope.
Bro.
He said nope.
Dude, how many times
he is pleading.
Did the Bills...
He's like, come on, please.
Yeah. How many times did the Bills do that, man? Like, oh.
Now, this last little bit right here, it just became a defensive shootout.
It did. Hard-nosed defensive battle.
Both teams offenses made small mistakes here and there, and
yep.
Boom. I mean, that was just a little bit late on that pick. You can't do that.
No.
I mean, good on Patrick Mahomes for seeing it and throwing it there to really get make sure you got the good penalty out of it.
We talk about all the time about how hard it is to tackle Lamar Jackson in the open field. It's equally as hard to tackle Patrick Mahomes in the open field. How many times do we see him make those dudes miss and run for 8 yards, then run out of bounds?
Yeah, no, he's also just a big dude, so even if you do make contact, that sucks.
Yeah. Oh.
Man. I mean, the end of the game, it was really like you just kept being like, are they going to do it? Can they do it? And at the end of the day, no.
They got so lucky on this one, though.
They did.
That fumble, you kind of felt like if the Chiefs recovered that, it was probably going to be game over.
Yeah, game right there,
Dude,
for sure.
Look at this play, though. Khalil Shakir. Oh,
Yeah, just
that
trying to
is
make.
just a
Yeah,
that is a beautifully designed play. Can we run that back?
absolutely, man.
Dude, I just love it, dude. The orbit motion out of the backfield.
Making like almost a split back formation.
Yeah,
and
dude.
then boom, another one. Dude, just how many motions can you hit?
You got the tight splits running everyone off just to leave the flat wide open. Beautiful. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude.
you really like this was Buffalo's game to lose, and they lost it. They did lose it. I mean, they had a chance. I mean, look at they're right there with 1:47. I get 4th and 9 is a sketchy place, and this is a 44-yarder, so you might as well consider it automatic.
You should,
but
make
it's the
this.
Buffalo Bills.
Yep.
So why would you kick a kick? You've already been.
Yeah.
Do you not remember the 1990s? 4 back-to-back Super Bowls, all of them screwed by kicks, dude. Come on.
Yeah, dude. So run it back, Riley, because I would just want to talk about this whole sequence. The Bills were playing really, really well until this final drive. Like, run it back some more.
Honestly, they were playing well on this drive. That's that play.
But it's just the last final few plays, dude. Like, at this point, what do you want to do? Okay, so pause it.
Yep.
Okay, so that's first down. Run it.
Boom. You get this right here.
Yep.
Sheffield gets a nice. Boom.
Yep.
You're 1st and 10.
So right here, pause it.
Now we're 3rd and 9.
So look, it's 3rd and 9, and this is after Josh Allen. I can't believe they don't have the highlight of this when he had Shakir wide open to the back of the end zone, and Josh Allen just threw a bad ball and dirted it. But if you watch that replay, he had Stephon Diggs wide open on an underneath crossing route. He would have gotten the first down. Josh Allen throws it to him. At this point in the game, dude, this is just bad football 101.
Yeah.
You've got Patrick Mahomes on that sideline. You've done a great job of keeping him off the field for the most part. At this point in the game, you just want to run the clock. You want to kill as much clock as possible. You don't need a touchdown here. You do not need a touchdown. Especially on 3rd and 9. You just need to hit underneath stuff like you've been doing and kill clock. Because we saw Patrick Mahomes in 2021 break your heart with 13 seconds left. You've got 1:55 left here. You don't need a touchdown. You don't need a home run. You need to kill clock and continue to move the ball and move the chains. Like Josh Allen he played really well most of the game. And these last few plays, he just kind of went brain dead. You don't need that. You don't need big plays here. You just need to kill the clock and continue to move the chains. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. No. Yeah. He got all he saw was the home run shot.
Exactly.
Unfortunately. And it doesn't help that he's got
You've got Dalton Kincaid wide open underneath. It'll at least, like run it back, dude. Like, dude, you don't have to hit the home run here. Like I said, watch, you've got Dalton Kincaid wide open underneath. That'll get you at least 5 yards. Like, dude, look.
He's a big body too. And
Yeah.
he has a chance to go get a first down.
Exactly.
But he just he's focused on the end zone.
Exactly, man. And you can't do that. And then Tyler Bass, dude, he just does not watch the TTT.
No, sir.
Never even had a chance, dude. Just fucking whiffed it.
This is their home stadium, and they chose to kick on the worst side, the worst field goal to kick on in the NFL.
Exactly.
One of the windiest, that specific side of the Bill Stadium is known as one of the worst because it's got one of the worst wind drafts.
And so, dude, I'm going to ask you this, Riley.
Yeah.
If the Bills couldn't do it at home in the Chiefs' first ever, or in Mahomes' first ever road playoff game that wasn't a Super Bowl, when are the Bills going to get it done? When are they going to finally exercise their Chiefs demons? Like, will they ever?
Just like they're probably hoping next year.
I mean,
And while we're at it,
dude,
we got to talk about Jason Kelsey.
Yep.
I mean, in the wake of being the Eagles being eliminated from the playoffs, my man, the Big Bear, just went wild in Buffalo.
Honorary bub.
It's just, dude, he had a game, dude. He had a better game than anybody on the field. And he literally wasn't doing anything but celebrating.
Let's fucking go, dude.
I mean, he's in the crowd talking shit to Bills fans.
Just pounding beers, dude.
He did that in front of Taylor Swift.
Dude, that's fucking...
There goes my hero.
Fucking... We had a
Dude,
Sasquatch...
look at that jump, though. Look at that jump.
We
That's
had
like-
a Sasquatch sighting at the Bills Stadium, dude.
Yo, this video was filmed, like, if you go back to the beginning, this video really was filmed like a fucking Sasquatch sighting. They're like, there he is, look at him, he's running away, get it.
Yeah, dude. Like, the camera, like, keeps on moving and shit, like, oh, that's powerful. I do have a question for you, Riley.
Yes, sir.
In honor of Sean McDermott, was this loss the Bills' 9/11?
Hey, man, I don't know, man. I think the Plains would have went wide right if it was in his hands. All right, man. This was a beautiful episode. This was a great game. We got more great games coming next weekend. So keep coming back. Keep tuning in. The Trash Talk Tailgate will give you everything that you need.
Fuck yes, dude.
But for this episode, we got to clean up and get out of here, y'all. Peace. Oh, yeah?
All right, yeah.